Hey, this is Dad Random. It's been a while since I've flown. Had a lot of things going on like usual, but today I am going to, hold on here, setting up my phone. Today I'm going to be flying the Avata, and I want to mess around with my rate settings. And the last time I did that with the FPV, I had pretty good results. I'm actually going to start my rates, my stick rates, with the setting I did with the FPV drone. They were both top heavy, and they both were underpowered. So my guess is that I can have a similar rate setting and get away with it. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So got a couple of batteries. The wind, it's a little bit windy today, so it's a good time to practice that. Hopefully I have enough batteries. I haven't checked these in a while, but they should be good. I do believe I have enough goggle batteries, so let's get going. Let's check the rates. Let's go and see what a rate change will bring me, okay? I have just enough battery for that. And then hopefully the extra zippiness, I want to add a little more pep to my drone. I don't want to add too much. I want to keep the control that I had with the FPV, and I want to add a little bit better, a little bit better roll, okay? Not as much yaw. I do agree with Dobo. He talked about yaw settings. Yaw is kind of your enemy, and if you can avoid stick inputs and yaw, I think it would be a little bit better for just about everybody. But roll settings are different, okay? I do like roll, and we'll see what happens when I do my settings. I will post all those settings. And if you want to look at my old FPV video, I actually had two other rate settings. You can check those out. One was Cozy FPV. The other one was, I can't remember the other one, Extreme FPV or something. I'm actually going to also experiment, maybe not in this flight, with Dobo's rates. So I'm going to try Ken Dobo's rates. His are very close to my rates. So I think we kind of are in the same ballpark that way. So all right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pause for just a second and set up my rates in the goggles. All right, here we go. All right, this is Dad Random. I think I'm ready to go. I've got all my stick rates at 160, 160, 180. Let's see if I go. So 160. This is what I had before. So my max is 800, 800, 700. For my pitch is 700, and my I've got my expo at 0.65, so that's where I'm at right now. These were the rates that I flew the DJI FPV in. So here we go. Let's fly. All right. Go ahead and turn that puppy off, and let's get it in the air. All right, a little normal mode, and then I'll switch to manual, get a little practice in. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's a wind created, so that's interesting. Was not ready for the wind created effect. So I better be. Once again, I dropped my goggles down a little bit. So I'm going to stay low, it looks like. Remember that the stick rates do not go into effect until I go into manual. And I think, I don't even know if I'm in sport mode. I better get in sport mode. Let's go ahead and make sure we're recording. Man, on a day like today, you probably shouldn't leave into manual mode, but I'm sport mode, getting along the ground there. Yeah, okay, so there's my restricted stick rates. Okay, I'm going to go back now. I'm going to hit manual. Let's see if I can get her in there. Let's see if I can. All right, so we should be in manual mode right now. Yeah, so we're in manual. Yeah, a lot easier. You know, I'm not fighting against I'm creating my own throttle inputs, so So what I want to do is check my roll rate. Oh yeah, much nicer. So there's a roll rate there. So these are my FPV rates. Not bad. I think I feel like I'm at home. I should be turning. I should turn with the wind, shouldn't I? So all right, I like that. So I would say my old rates so far. Now I'm not going to do any precision flying here, guys, because of the wind. And I can understand it. This is the first time I've flown, and I would consider to be any significant wind. I still have not unlocked my sticks. I still haven't left my. I haven't taken my left stick out of lock mode, so which I might get used to if I just keep. So let me see. I'm going to try to do a flip. Oh, there we go. We're down. So I wasn't ready for that, was I? Not a problem. Okay. Okay, let's go out right there, and I should be off right now. So now I'm going to try to do turtle mode. See if I can do a. There. Hey, we're flipped over. Nice. That is cool, man. Nice little turtle freaking mode. All right. So I better go into normal. Lift. Oh, that is cool, guys. That is my first turtle mode. All right. All right. Guys, I dig it, man. I freaking dig it. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm almost out of battery, so I've got to switch batteries over. But so this is my original FPV rates. So I really don't have a lot of. Yeah, let me get a little height here, and then split S down. All right, and then yeah, she doesn't have it. She can't get out of split. She can't get out of for split S. So turn it off. All right, so let's go into turtle mode. Oops. Turtle mode. Oh, so freaking cool. Let's go ahead and move my camera up. Can I fly at home? Let's see. ESC beeping. Let's see if it'll let me fly home. No, it's basically saying that you got no battery left. So yeah, she's done. Yeah, so all right. So we're done. All right, there's battery one. And I'll go pick her up. Here we go. All right. So cool. Turtle mode for the first time. And my new rates. But that is on a battery that's pretty spent. So that's a spent battery. All right, so let me go ahead and grab that. Be right back. But there it is. I would say controller's still got tons of juice. I would say that, yeah, this wind here is probably 7 to 10. So not good. 7 to 10, a little bit too much. Let me go ahead and turn off the Avata. But yeah, I do like these rates. I'd love to try these rates out with no wind, with a lot less wind, less breezy. What's my? Oh, I already turned it off. What am I at? About 20% right now? Say about 20% at the most. Probably in a windy day, and maybe you have to go like that. But then your battery's dead. The more tilts you throw on this thing, the more you're going to suck your battery dead. So you got to know that. The more you can keep this flying straight and level, and not mess around much with the throttle, you're going to get more flight time. So that is the DAD random rates right there. Let me go ahead and go through those rates. I'll actually put them on the screen here in a second. But the DAD random FPV rates. Now these are for this was for both the FPV quad and this one. Once again, no split S's. And if you're going to do them quicker. You're going to have to take a lot. You can't build up momentum with this thing. If you build up momentum, you're going to hit the ground. That's for sure. So 160, 800, that's my max rate, and 65 is, now I think I got a 55 there. Yeah, it's 65. 65 is my expo, 160 center sensitivity. So that's where we're at. There's digital FPV, which suggests a 40-654 rate. I'm going to try digital FPV. Dobo has his on a smooth rate. His are at 180. He's got his yaw down to 100. His max rates are 500, 500, and 400, and I'm sure that's for battery conservation. And he's got the same expo as I do, 65. So there it is. That is the random rates. What do you think? In the wind, huh? Gosh, it really sucks that battery. But like I said, that's not what this thing's made for, and you have to understand that. You just can't be whining about that. But a lot of fun even then. My only regret right now is the fact that I do not have another battery. I do not have a third battery. I've got two, and that wasn't enough today. And that's all I can tell you. It just wasn't enough. And I think like any FPV quad, it's never enough. What would be the perfect quad to fly in this condition? Oh, my 6-inch for sure. I could fly Mr. Croc in this condition. Absolutely not a problem. It's got bigger props. It's heavier. It would cut through this 7 to 10 stuff without any problem. All right, for Dad Random. All right, we're comparing apples to avocados, which we shouldn't do. But I love this kit. It is probably the most amazing, complete kits that you can buy. And it does everything that a Cinewhoop should do. And I need to do a flight where I'm doing a little bit more, altitude hold stuff, get under some tables and things. That's too easy, isn't it? So, all right, Dead Random. Any chops on the props? Any chops on the props? A little bit. Looks like one of my props got a little chop. But I better get some more props, don't I? I got some, but everybody else has got pretty props, and mine are still stock. It's time to get me some orange ones. I'd like some yellow ones. Somebody make yellow props for me. I want this to look like a bumblebee, and then I want a yellow wrap with stripes. This thing is a perfect bumblebee. All right, out of here, Dad Random. Have a great one. Sorry I don't get on more often, but man, max rate, try the random rates, give it a shot. I think my rates are good. I really do. I'm really happy with those. Even with the windy day, I'm able to navigate stuff. So, later.